Eating frogs. I don't know that I want to eat any frogs, at least not today. Theresa Bassett is our next speaker. She's the CEO of the Diamond Group, an international digital marketing and sales enablement agency headquartered in Wilmington. She loves growing businesses and organizations using their digital doorstep so that their leaders can experience more time, money freedom, and what it's like to contribute at their highest level. Theresa is an author, speaker, and coach. She's available for speaking events on a bunch of different personal and professional topics. She'd love to talk with you about them, and I would love your help in welcoming Theresa Bassett. Come on up, Theresa.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, Wendy's fantastic. I feel so blessed and grateful to be here with you all today. I don't have a lot of slides to show you today. I actually had, 20-some slides, and I decided to boil it down to one. Yeah, I was in the back just a little bit ago going, delete, 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 delete. Why is that? I don't know. I was just inspired. This is just such a fantastic group of people to be a part of, and I feel really blessed to be here. So I'm Theresa Bassett. I'm the CEO of the Diamond Group, and we're called the Diamond Group because organizations and businesses are created under pressure, just like diamonds, right? And to be super strong and resilient, you have to have that marketplace pressure. And a lot of times that marketplace pressure comes about because of the sales and marketing challenges in front of you. Who here can relate? Who here is a chief sales officer or feels like they're the chief person responsible for funneling new members, new clients, new customers, new patients into their organization? Yeah, a lot of you, right? Well, I want to eat whatever Stephanie's eating for breakfast every day. And Bill said it really well, like clear goals, right? Google tells us that we have 3.8 seconds. 3.8 seconds to grab someone's attention. 3.8 seconds to invite them into our world. And when we talk about a digital doorstep, right, that's your website, your social profiles, maybe it's your sales brochure. Marketing is just a bridge to more of the right conversations, right? And for me, marketing is only as good as the sales it helps you create. If I'm not helping you get new members, if I'm not helping you get new clients, if I'm not helping you grow your organization from the inside out and the outside in, then I'm not doing my job, right? And so my job is to create more of those conversations. How do we do that? How do you get someone's attention in 3.8 seconds in this noisy, noisy world? Who here feels the speed of technology picking up? Who here feels like they're just inundated with messages each and every day? I know I do. I literally can't even read the feed on my social media anymore because my brain feels like it is saturated with messages, with information, right? It used to be people would take an action after 7 touches, marketing touches, right? So maybe they would call you, maybe they would reach out to learn more. Nowadays, it's over 21 touches before a person will take an action. Why? Because we are all so overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed, right? So what do we have to do to cut through that noise? We have to be super clear. We have to be super clear. What do we have to be clear about? Who do you love working with? What do you offer them? What problems and solutions are you seeking to co-create with them? If you have a trade organization, then you're seeking to create community for your members. Who are your ideal members? How do you want them to feel at a meeting or coming out of a meeting? What do you want them to learn? Don't tell me about features. Tell me about benefits. How are you going to help me as a member? If you are a high-end luxury resort, for example, right, and you want to attract high-end luxury guests, how do you want me to feel? You have 3.8 seconds to tell me that story. on your website, because I'm not even going to scroll down the page. I'm not even going to go to your Facebook feed. I'm not going to look at your Instagram if you don't grab me. So think about this. Are you clear right now? Is your digital doorstep clear? Do people know who you stand for? Do people know who you champion? Who do you love? Are people clear about that? My job at the Diamond Group is to help people get clear. Sure, it's to help them grow, absolutely. But a lot of times when I ask business owners, I have this conversation every single day. What do you want in your business? Well, I want more customers. Great. How many more? Well, more. Well, what does that mean? Think about it. If I type into the Google search bar more and different, what is Google going to send back to me? A whole bunch of stuff. And it may have nothing to do with what I actually want, right? My job is to turn wandering generalities into meaningful specifics. Are you a meaningful specific? Are you clear about your personal and professional goals and who you want to connect with? And are you clearly identifying that and communicating that in your organization? If you aren't clear, then you're going to get a bunch of waffly results, aren't you? How does the universe know what to send you? Who to send you? If you aren't clear, if it's just more and different. If I say I want to make more money, okay, well, so if I hand you $1, there you go. You're good. Oh, no, that's not what I meant. I meant more. Well, be specific, right? So we've been in business over 28 years, and just like any business, of course, we've had to pivot, we've had to change, evolve many, many times over. And I personally, as a professional, have had to start over several times, right? Recreate yourself, because that's what evolution takes. It's a bunch of failing forward fast and doing it over. Paying the dumb tax and getting better, right? That builds resiliency, right? I heard a quote a few weeks ago. I wish I would have heard it several years ago, but a diamond is just a piece of coal that kept saying yes, right? We're all called to be resilient in our businesses and in our lives. What are we saying yes to? How are we saying yes? How are we communicating that? So I'm going to challenge you today to think about that, where you're clear, where you're muddy. Are you waffling? Are you typing into the Google search bar of your life more and different? Stand up for just a second. For just a second. It's a good time to stand up. We've had a few people up here. And just say out loud with me, I am a meaningful specific. I am a meaningful specific. I am a meaningful specific. Okay, sit down. You're going to remember this moment all day, because you're going to be asking yourself in the back of your head, where am I not clear? Where am I not clear? It's an important question to ask yourself, because it doesn't matter if you're a leader, a business owner, a politician, a mom. These are all leadership roles that we hold. What do you want to lead your family to? What do you want to lead your organization to? What do you want to lead your business to? What do you want to lead your community to? Be clear and be specific. I learned the power of this years ago. I had been teaching in the community college right outside of Raleigh, actually, here in Lillington. And I was teaching critical thinking. But unfortunately, I was a single mom. I had 2 little kids, and I wasn't making ends meet. And one day I came home, and my power was shut off. And I wasn't able to pay the bill. Even though I loved teaching and I loved adult learning, I wasn't making it. And so I realized that I was going to have to change. I was going to have to pivot. and I decided to go sell cars. My whole life, my dad had been saying, Theresa, you need to go into sales. You need to go into sales. And I was like, sales? I don't want anything to do with sales. But I had to open my mind up to something different because it wasn't working. And so the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results, right? So I was like, I have to change. So we're all called to those moments in our life. My time is up today, but I just call to ask you today to think about, how can you be more clear? What are you communicating about what you stand for and who you love? Thank you.